And we're live
Yes,
for
sir.
another episode of the Anime Academia. And today we are going to start a little show called Outlaw Star.
Woo!
It is a when did it come out? Early 2000s?
1998. Yeah, right
Okay,
around there.
so late 90s. Yeah. All right. And it's like spaceships, laser guns, pirates, like space pirates and space bounty hunters, and so kind of like Star Wars, kind of like Cowboy Bebop.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, pretty
but
much.
I'm sure it's gonna have its own little flavor. So the Discord link is pinned, so it's pinned up top of the comment section. The chat, and whoever may or may not be here, just click on that and watch along with us. And anytime that close call is ready, we'll get started.
I'm not ready yet. I want to revel in this a little more. This is one of my favorite animes that I've ever watched in my entire life. I
Okay.
bought the full set, and I'm just super excited. Like, this is my go-to anime when like I don't have anything else to watch. I'll go and watch some Outlaw Star. It's just that good. I don't know what it is. Um, yeah, I'm hoping everyone else gets to watch it. But let's go ahead and get started then.
Right on.
All right, we'll see whoever in the chat.
Yep.
Nah. Ah.
All righty then. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, and I mean, you gotta watch them women, boy.
Oh, he knows. He
It's
knows.
like, thanks for the ride. Bang. Like, yeah.
What'd you think?
Yeah, man. It's it definitely, definitely reminds me of like, Cowboy Bebop. Uh, but um, I'm hoping maybe that, it's I'm hoping it didn't end up the same way, with the,
Yeah.
you know,
No, this one's a little
hopefully
bit
the
more on the
hero,
positive.
yeah, hopefully the hero won't die at the end like on Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's cool. It's like they're, in the the business or whatever that they got. It's like that that line that the kid used. Like, we can fix anything from tractors to relationships. But oh man, yeah, it's that was cool. And the of course, the animation. I love the animation. And that that one scene. I mean, that they definitely know how to draw the female form.
Yeah, this is back in the '90s, late
Yeah.
'90s. This is really kind of where anime found its groove because you think about like Dragon Ball Z, you got
Mm-hmm.
Sailor Moon, you got Gundam. You can kind of see like a progression uh, on the styles of the animation, and I
Yeah.
feel like Cowboy Bebop and Outlaw Star for the genres they were. That's kind of like the peak of just right where it is. It's a lot. I don't want to say it's fast paced, but it is definitely a lot more faster paced than Cowboy Bebop. You don't have like those eternity long pauses between scenes where you're just like, oh come on, would something happen already? Like you know, that's something I really like about the anime because it's got the action, it's got the moments in between, and yeah, it's worth watching. We might have to
Uh,
do uh like the double headers like we do with the X Files because it felt so short, and it's funny because like I said, I usually just watch it straight through.
yeah. Yeah. It was kind of quick.
This I think when this came out, actually, it came out as two parts. So like you watch this one and then the episode followed right after, just because it was like, you know how they premiere like that, where it's like, the hour-long premiere of Outlaw Star or something like that. Pretty sure that's how it came out, just so because you can't cram the whole beginning into just one episode. You got to put it into two.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. That's that was kind of interesting though. I mean, it's like at the end there, not every day you open up a big suitcase, and there's a young female,
Yeah.
a young female in there. You know, like
It's pretty much it's funny because Gene's just like you can tell he's a man of the world, but this is like encounter fighting cyborgs and going out and getting laid and partying and being bodyguards. That's all in a day's work. But a
yeah.
girl in a suitcase, that's where he's just like, all right, this is getting weird.
Well, the Jim, the kid, um, yeah, it's like like when he was like like I want to go with you, and he's like, oh, so you wanna become a real man tonight, huh? And he's like,
Oh, that's what you're going
yeah,
to do. Never mind. I don't
you
want to do that.
know, and but yeah, which like I said there when the suitcase opened, for a young lad, like Jim, and you open up a suitcase and there's a naked girl there. It's like, oh, what?
That
But
70s rock fan says that happens to him every day. I'm
yeah,
assuming he's talking about opening up a suitcase and having
I
naked women in there.
yeah, or
It
fighting
sounds like rock fan is
cyborgs.
a sex trafficker.
I mean,
Is what
he
it
could
sounds
be
like.
talking about fighting cyborgs too, because I mean, there's a dude up there on his side of the border called Mark the Cyborg. So you know,
Oh,
I you know I can only assume that there's a possibility that there is more than one cyborg in Canada. So you know, and Mark is a good cyborg, but that doesn't mean they're all good. So, and I'm sure
mhm.
there's some bad ones up there too. So, but yeah, and freaking well, Rachel, aka Hilda, I like how she pulled off, like she had the Mission Impossible, the Mission Impossible mask or whatever that
Oh
she took
yeah.
off, like, but yeah, it's I think this is gonna be pretty fun. But I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it other than it was it was
It definitely
it was really cool and action packed, and
yeah.
you
It
know
sets up a lot for the origin and as well as uh setting up for the rest of the story because
yeah.
you see that you're introduced to Gene, who's a young badass who people are
Hmm.
always taking for granted, or at least
Yeah.
underestimating his abilities to be a badass.
Right.
We also know that it's not 100% Gene who's doing all the work. Jim's
Right.
on the sidelines rooting him on and giving him advice, and he's the
Hmm.
brains of the operation, obviously. Huge age difference between the two, but they
Right.
have kind of a big brother little brother relationship going
Yeah.
on. But
Yeah.
Starwind and Hawkins, they're obviously not related, so that kind of gives you like background into how you don't really find out how they met, but you kind of
Mm.
assume that they're helping each other out, and
Yeah.
it's a business relationship, but at the same time there's obviously a friendship, maybe even like a little brotherhood going on
Hmm.
with them together. Obviously they're not good at what they do if they're constantly scrounging around for money thinking that they can just spend it all on women and a good time and paying for a bar that
Yeah.
then charge it. Jesus. Good Lord. Something runs out of batteries. They want me to fix it. And that's why I close my door so nobody comes in and distracts me. Yeah, so there's that relationship. It kind of sets up you have Jim, who's the brains, who he says we can fix anything, we can do any job, and then when it gets to something more advanced, that you gotta hand it off to Gene, where he's the bodyguard, he's the one with the guns and ammo and ammunition. So that between the two, they've got pretty much everything covered that they can. We do get a peek at Gene's caster, which is my favorite looking and probably operating weapon that I've ever seen in an anime. That because you do recognize that this is like Star Wars, like you had mentioned. We have the real life guns and planes and fighters, and then you have your starships, your pirates, and the magic, the Tau magic, and even though they seem like they're unbeatable, it seems like our hero has like the only way to beat him, which is his caster.
And well, first I'd just like to say that's what kids are for. But
man, look at everybody stopping by now that the show's over.
Got a little right. I'm sure that you've been at this dad thing long enough to know that that's what kids do.
Yeah.
They come in and disturb you at the most opportune times. But anyway, getting back to the show, I like how it's it does kind of remind you of just to go along with like a Star Wars comparison or something. It seems like that place that they're at is like, say, like Mos Eisley in Star Wars, and they have a shop where they, it's like a kind of like a jack of all trades outfit. They they get car part, for lack of a better term, they get car parts or equipment parts for people, or they transport, do transport jobs, just whatever pays the bills. And plus obviously, they they're in the bounty hunting game. Which we learn that pretty quick, in the beginning, at the bar. So yeah, it's just, I think this is going to be fun. I can definitely see how it would be something that, like a your quote unquote go-to thing, when there's like nothing else, on TV or whatever that's piquing your interest at the moment. So you just pull out a episode of this show, and yeah. But yeah, no, it's I don't know. I wasn't really looking in the in the background or whatever, of Discord too much, so I don't know who, if any people we had watching along with us, but that we're glad you stopped by in any capacity, and but we do welcome you back anytime in the future. And what we do, if you don't know already, what we do is we've been watching a particular episode or a particular movie via Discord. We pin the Discord link up above, and you're more than welcome to click on the Discord link, watch along with us, and then after we're done, we talk about it like we're doing right now. But yeah, it's I'm looking forward to more of this show for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think that's I think we'll wrap it up. And again, thank you to any and all who have stopped by, and keep an eye out on Twitter and on here for what's coming along next. And until next time, don't eat any yellow snow. All right. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye.